Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today the topic that we'll be looking into is function. Now these are the function of the mathematics. So at very first we should be known about the basic concept behind the function. To understand the function, just consider two balls. Now these two balls are the separate version of the two entities. Now what we're going to do, we will put these two balls into this container. Now after some processes, just consider that the two balls become four balls. Now here, if you'll notice, we have two things happening. First, we put down here a input. An input did the process. And by the process, we got an output in form of four balls. Now this is basically called the function. The box is considering and doing a function in form of the process. Now in very short, we can call this process as function. And this input is usually called the domain. This output is called the codomain, or we also call it the range. Now, if you look into this process, we usually see the domain and codomain and these all functions in some variations in the formation. Like at very first, just consider that whenever you got a function, you usually denote it like this. Hopefully you have seen this kind of thing and this kind of entity in mathematics. This is basically called the function of the x. Now here again, let's delve into the example that we have taken. Now here, if you look, I have said that we are doing the function of x. Now here, whenever you are putting something that is in input form, we do call or denote it as x. This is called the f and this is the y. Whenever there are function given, they usually give it to you like this, where this side is considered as x and this side is considered as y, and there are some numbers here and there are some numbers there as well. Now usually this side is called the domain and second one is called the codomain. Now whenever we are about to do a function, like just suppose if you look into here, the function of the fx is basically the x square. That probably means that here we'll be having the formation of the x square, where the x is also the 1. If we'll square the 1, we'll get 1, and if we'll square the 2, we'll get 4. Now this is how we create a function. There are some rules and regulations to actually form a function. First thing, whenever there is a function, there shouldn't be any leftover in this side, the domain side. If there is any leftover in domain side, that probably means it isn't a function. The codomain or the range can have the leftover, but the domain can't have the leftover. The second thing that we need to understand is that a single domain can actually create two images, but and range can't create the two domains. Now this is something that you need to have the conceptual behind in it. Whenever we are putting something, there can be two possibilities of it. Just suppose that we are putting one ball, so maybe after some processes it can be transferred into three balls as well. It can be transferred in two balls as well. Now this is something that this one ball has given out two possibilities, that is 2 and 3. But that wouldn't create a concept that three balls can give out the one inputs and the two inputs. Now that doesn't make sense. And that's what we need to understand as well. I think that's enough for today, and we are good to end up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the concept of the function is clear to you, and stay tuned for the future videos.